Hi everyone, and welcome to your tarot reading 11. Let's get a message for you. Spirit, what is the message? The King of Swords upright. The Page of Swords in reverse. The Strength card. The Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. The King of Wands upright. The Star card. The Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Sun card in reverse. So I feel like we're picking up energy here of a truth that needs to be spoken. So I feel like some of you guys, you're going through a time in your life where you're dealing with somebody of the past, and you're wanting to, because you see it here in the Star card, there's this energy here of the past that you want peace with this situation. And even if you've reached the place of peace with this situation, there's somebody that needs to speak their truth to you. And then there's this energy over here of new love coming in. So some of you, you want to turn your back to this past person and you want to put this down. I feel like you had a lot of love for a person, and there's been a lot of silence from this person. So this past person, they didn't speak their truth to you. They just kind of left this open door because they may have left without giving you a reason. Or they may have given you a reason, but you knew that there was a lot more to it. For a lot of you, you're dealing with somebody that avoided this conversation that needed to be had. And so it's like you've been waiting for this conversation to happen. So there's an energy of something from your past being resolved for you. So the King of Swords. I feel like there's this person here that has this sword. So it's the sword of truth. But you see it here too. It's like something that hasn't been spoken yet. Words that haven't been said by this person. And so I feel like you're dealing with somebody that is delayed in processing emotions. So you might have been in an energy of death. This energy here, the Three of Cups in reverse. So this looks a lot like, oh, sorry, it's the Five of Cups. Okay, I was going to say it looks like the Five of Cups, but I was looking at these three cups, and the reason that I only saw these three cups is because usually in this card, somebody is standing up and there's three cups on one side, two cups on the other. It's like they can't see these two cups that are in back of them. And usually what the card represents is the card of the Two of Cups, where this was actual and real. Like the love that you experience was actual and real. So this person also experienced the same thing, but they didn't show you, right? And that's what left you in this place of like, were you crazy? Did you experience this like solely on your own, and like this person was, never involved in this relationship? They left you feeling crazy, and you had to process this, what felt like death, on your own. But here it shows that this person is experiencing this now. And I feel like there's an energy, okay, with this Strength card You see how sad this person is. Usually, with the Strength card, it's a person that is, it looks like they're feeling good. They're in a good space or a good place in their life, a good space in their mind. And here, this person, it's like they have a dysregulated nervous system, and you may have triggered something in this person that made them run, or that made them leave. So basically, I feel like for a lot of you, this person just up and left without a reason. Like, they didn't give you a reason. But I also feel that it was because it took this person a while to understand, like, why they were feeling all of these feelings, why they ran. Because more accurately, it would be somebody that doesn't want to feel feelings, so they'll numb. But regardless, they were triggered in this way of not feeling safe to love, or feeling a fear around close intimacy. And so this person, they ran away from it. And it's been a while, like, for you and this person. I feel for a lot of you, it's been a while. And so this person is catching up to where you were when you initially experienced this. And so they're in this place. This person may be walking down memory lane. They may be having a lot of memories of the good times. It's like they're playing a movie of all of the good times between you and them, but more specifically, it was like what drew them close to you at the beginning, like this closeness that they had with you. And when you made them feel loved and wanted and accepted, and you had this unconditional love for this person knows that they pushed you away. They stepped all over your boundaries. And I feel like this person knows now that you've sort of put up these walls with them. There's a lot of boundaries that you have with them now. So I feel like you may be hearing from this person because in this energy of nostalgia that they're experiencing, I feel that they're not triggered. Like their walls are down, but they feel your walls up, actually. But their walls are down. And I feel like this person, this ballerina, reminds me of like tiptoeing. Maybe in this energy of like testing the waters to see where you stand. Because here you also see this person, the King of Swords. It's like he's gaining his confidence to reach out to you. And with the Strength card 2 upright, I feel like this person is in an energy of feeling vulnerable. I feel like they've been here and they don't like feeling vulnerable, so then they go back to what they do so they can numb out and not feel. But this time, everything is calm for them. It's like they're in the middle, the eye of the storm, and they feel like they can feel safe in reaching out. You see it here too with the King of Wands. This person has a lot to say. This card, it looks like an artist where they sort of created their art here. It's like they want to share this with you. But in other words, for a lot of them, it's more of something that they have to say. They didn't speak their truth, and so this was all something that they held inside of themselves, and it's like come to the surface now. So I feel like this person, it was like they wanted their safe space. So when they left, for them, close intimacy is it triggers their nervous system, and it triggers this sort of internal, like there's fear with intimacy, there's fear in love, and this person's had time to sit in this and understand this for themselves. I also feel like you're dealing with somebody, because it's two king energies here, that is mature in the sense of, like, they may have done this a few times in love, and so they recognize or seen their own patterns. So like for them, they wanted this clean canvas, or so they thought, like to start over. They didn't want to feel the closeness with a person, or the intimacy, or the intimacy creates or triggers this response within them. And so they ran when it got too much for them, to, wanting to just find themselves again, and wanting this clean canvas, wanting that safety that they feel in this energy of being alone, or in maybe even a relationship that doesn't demand this closeness, or doesn't demand them to show up emotionally, because to do that, they have to open that door to their past, and they didn't want to. Again, for this person, I feel like what triggered this response, it was too much, too fast, or something was leading up to a like they were gonna have to show up emotionally, and they were not ready for it. Okay, so I feel like this person has had some time away. What they thought they wanted wasn't actually what they wanted. I feel like there's been a lot of things that this person drew in when they ran away from this connection. And this person may tend to draw in, maybe like they have a checkered past, or this card reminds me of a circus. So they may have a lot of people that are really dramatic. And it was like what they were trying to leave for, like this calmness, or for their, their nervous system, to find that calmness, because it got triggered with, this fear of love and closeness and intimacy. But they went to another situation that drew in a lot of chaos and drama. And I feel that this person that you're dealing with doesn't have strong boundaries, and so they let in a lot of things that you see his feet are on, like this dark foundation. So they might have drawn in people that are dark, and this person, though, is seeing the contrast of, like, your energy and this other energy, like maybe a life that they're used to, that they may have been comfortable in at one time, because it's like their nervous system is very dysregulated. And I feel, though, that again, this is a mature man or woman that you're dealing with, where this isn't the lifestyle that they want anymore. Maybe they ran back to it, and they thought that it's what they wanted, because they just wanted to calm their nervous system. But they are feeling a lot more calm, and they're having a change of heart. The Ace of Swords. There is a change that's come over them. And it has to do with this darkness that they've been in, because you are this person's light. you are their Two of Cups. You are this person's soulmate. So there's a paradox that's going on for this person of what they thought love was. So maybe this comes from, their upbringing and what love has looked like. Maybe this is what they don't want to create, but they've actually created that for themselves. But I feel like this person, it's like they want to break free from this past, this very dark past that they have. And there's also a dark side to this person. I feel like that's also part of the reason this person left. They didn't want you to see this dark side. And what I feel for that, as I'm like just tapping into that energy, is that you may have been dealing with somebody that has anger issues, and maybe this person never wanted you to see that. You may also be dealing with a person that is like a perfectionist, and they like to control everything. And when they got close to you, this was creating for them this energy where they were vulnerable, and they didn't want to be vulnerable, so they didn't want you to see them in this vulnerable state. But it was also creating chaos in their life. And this person wanted to control, like they wanted to control this connection. And so they ran instead. Let's see what message Spirit has for us about this. What other messages? So this person right now is losing ground, but they also feel like they're losing you. I also am getting that they're kind of at an advanced stage, with this, in the sense of a person that avoids love, for example, will go through a grieving process, but usually it's delayed, just the same way that somebody would go through a grieving process when they break up with a person. So I feel like for you, you went through this at the beginning of it. Like, for example, when you got a text message from this person that said, that it's over. It might have been really short, sweet, to the point. But for this person, at the beginning, it alleviated, like, them having to show up, them having to be accountable, them having to feel this vulnerability. So at the beginning for this person, you might have seen them, like, look happy. You might have seen them, out with their friends. You might have seen them jump into another relationship, and you had to sort of dissect that. But really, you had to, like, swallow a lot of, just the discomfort of all of this. And you suffered in silence for a lot of you, I see here. But again, I feel like this person is in the place where they left you, okay? So they're having sleep disturbance. They're having these feelings of helplessness and hopelessness. They're worried about what's going to happen because they're losing ground with you. And for you, you have handled this with a lot of grace. This card reminds me of the other card from the other deck of the ballerina that is the card of grace. You've had to practice self-compassion for yourself. You're no longer in this energy. But again, for this person, because they shut down and they numb, they don't process things right away. So it's like they're processing again what you processed at the beginning. And they're feeling a lot of anxiety So sleep disturbance card is the 9 of Swords. Love hurts. This is what they've been trying to avoid. Okay, let me get a card from this deck. The Angel of Love in reverse. One more from this deck, and then we're going to clarify these cards. The 5th chakra. So somebody has some truth to speak. 5th chakra is the throat chakra. And Archangel Gabriel, which is also the Judgment card. So it's the trumpets sounding. This person really wants to speak their truth to you. This back. Three of Pentacles. Spirit, what is the clarifier? Okay, the King of Wands. That was your story for that card. So that Star card, I'm going to say that this is how this person is seeing you now. That's too many cards. You're shining bright. I'm going to read your energy here. I'm actually going to pull that. This person doesn't know how you survive this. I feel like you're standing very tall. And this person sees your inner strength, but here at the bottom is the Tower for this person. So the King of Swords with the Star card, again, this is how they see you, the Star card. But this person is hoping that they can contact you now. Again, I feel like this person has been in this state of where they were very triggered. This triggered a lot of things for this person. And I feel like it was supposed to. You were supposed to trigger this person. For some of them, this has triggered a spiritual awakening. It's not for everyone, but for some of them it has. And so they've had to go within. They've had to feel the absence of you to remember what you brought into their life. And I feel that this person is having a lot of, they're reflecting a lot, but it's more of an energy of remembering you in this light where they were remembering you in this like disharmony that you brought to them, because again, it's like their own trigger from their past or from their trauma that you created like this dysregulation for this person in their nervous system, or the closeness of love created that, I should say more specifically. But because they look at you like the Two of Cups energy, which is a soulmate energy, which is a closeness. They already maybe knew you from a past life, if you believe in that. But with the Two of Cups, it's like a kindred spirit, or a soulmate, or it feels a lot of times like somebody that you just feel very close to. And so if this person has difficulty with, getting close to somebody because it dysregulates them, that is part of the problem here for this person. But nonetheless, this person has a lot of awareness of how they do feel about you, in the sense of love, and that, there is true love here. And they're on the other side of that, where without numbing this, they feel your absence, and they're feeling a lot of the grieving process. But I feel like a lot of them are sort of advanced in the grieving process and where they're at. So they're coming to a space of realizations that they made the wrong choice. I want to jump to that card, but here it's they want to make a decision towards you. They want to reach out to you first. I feel like for a lot of them, it's testing the waters to, see where you're at, because I feel like a lot of them are watching you online, and whatever image over here that you're portraying, it may be that you look like you're healed from this. It looks like you're very strong. For a lot of you, you've had a glow up, and you see here this card, usually that halo is glowing above her. So you may look very different to this person. You're definitely not where they left you, but they are. And you may be going towards other things, other people, for example. So this person is in an energy where they haven't known what to do, but right now the memories of you are sort of overtaking them. They are definitely walking down memory lane with you, and it's like a lot of positive memories. I feel like for a lot of them, they're actually like remembering the moments that you had with them, and how like you would laugh together, or it's like the simple things, like if you guys would go grocery shopping, or if you would go just the day-to-day things that you would do, and like the partnership, and how you were so close in all things. You felt like this person's best friend, like they actually lost their best friend. And again, this person chose this, so at first they weren't processing it correctly. They wanted their space. They wanted to keep you at a distance. But now this person, they feel suffocated by your absence. It wasn't what they wanted. And this person wants to rush back towards you, but they know that you have very strong boundaries around you right now. And I feel like this person is very restless, though. They feel extremely burnt out. They feel impulsive too, and they feel like this direction that they went in, it wasn't the right direction. It led them to all of these things that just created all of this chaos. But I feel like this person wants to burn this down, like whatever they created outside of you or after you. There's been a lot of disagreements with people. There's been a lot of chaos. There's been a lot of conflict. I feel like this person realizes that, like, with you in their life, they're a lot more stable. With you out of their life, they have no stability, and everything just feels really shaky. Relationships, and especially like any karmic relationships that are in their lives. It's like they're arguing with people, they're fighting, and no matter what they do, this energy is all around them. And so they're looking for that regulation, they're looking for that safety, that calm, and it's you. But for a lot of them, for this person, I should say, they think that you are now independent without them. It's like this person tried to make you dependent on them, tried to make it where, you know, you wouldn't get away or leave them, but now you and them are at a distance, and so they see you very centered. I feel like if you have somebody in your life, there's also a lot of jealousy around that. Um, and this person is not centered. Again, there is a lot of chaos in their lives. So the Ace of Swords, what this person wants to tell you is that they want a new beginning with you. And I feel like this person feels like they're losing ground and that they need to come in quickly. I don't know what card we're clarifying here, but I guess we got a few cards. Okay, but anyways, High Priestess, this person is tapping into their intuition too. And this person knows that emotionally, like, you create this sense of comfort for them, a sense of home for them, but they also are seeing that what this triggered within them is something that gets triggered with love, and this person knows that they have to look at their past traumas if they want to be with you again. And so I feel that for this person, they recognize and realize that if they want this security and balance, they have to get out of this energy of greediness and protecting themselves from love, because it is the one thing that will give them what they want, which is what they avoid. And so it is a paradox for this person. Okay, Spirit, last messages. Yeah, this person needs to take action towards you, but it also brings them a lot of anxiety. But you see the anxiety card is in reverse. So I feel like the desire to come towards you is stronger than the desire to run this time. The Chariot card, see? I feel like this person wants to take action. They want to speak their truth to you. This person has been going through a lot of karma. What else, Spirit? About this person coming forward. The Two of Wands in reverse. So it takes us back to this energy here. And it's like this person is tiptoeing around this. And sort of what this brings up for them to reach out to you. But they don't want to lose you on losing ground. Okay, let's see. What are they worried about that's going to happen? Judgment in reverse and the Seven of Cups. I feel like this person is worried that you found somebody else, or that you're going to choose somebody else over them. Like you've had some time to be on your own and to kind of do you. This person is wondering like if you would even want them back, especially because of what they did to you. I feel like this person may wonder if they did too much. So it's weighing the heart against a feather. This person carries a lot of guilt. Okay, I'm losing ground. Clarify this card. What is the I'm losing ground card? Okay, never know. What is that? Okay. So this person fears too that what they did to you, you may be doing this to them now. They might think that you're doing it intentionally, like if you moved on. The Nine of Cups in reverse. So this person may think that you're doing them the way they did you, basically. Okay, the feeling hopeless and hopeless. What is this card? The Knight of Pentacles. They see others coming towards you. That's what it is. I feel like for a lot of you, you may be, you may have started a connection with somebody that has a lot to offer you, and it's also bringing up this person's confidence or low self-esteem, sleep disturbance. Yeah, the Page of Cups. This person sees you in this energy of grace, or maybe even, like, this reminds me of a Playboy bunny. Maybe you're looking really good, and they don't know if what they have to say is even going to matter anymore. Last message here. The Emperor in reverse. They're not holding this same position with you as they used to. So, again, this tiptoeing energy, the Queen of Cups, they want to offer you this love. The Two of Cups energy, they recognize who you are. They don't want to put you on a shelf anymore. They want to make this a reality. But this person is also wondering if it's too late, if this ship has sailed. But they'll never know unless they reach out, and that's the thing. So they have to make this move. And I feel like it really scares this person to have to do that. All right, so that is the reading. I want to see the hidden message, and I'll close the reading with this message. I replay our conversations over and over. I look for you everywhere. Okay. All right, you guys, please remember to like, comment, share if this reading resonated with you. And also, if you're looking for a personal, you can contact me at yourtarotreading1111@gmail.com. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one.